Thank you, man. Hot crowd. Party people, huh? Yeah. Like to party, man. Like to celebrate. I think my favorite celebration is probably the New Year's celebration. You know, I always like New Year's because it's so bizarre to me that we're drunk. We're counting backwards. Like, when did this tradition start? Did they have it back in ancient times, like in ancient Rome? Did they have the countdown and be like, X, I-X, V-I-I-I, V-I-I-V. I'm out. Happy New Year, Hoppercles. I am out. I will see you at the vomitorium. Yes, I will. You start to make resolutions around New Year's. People do that. You try to get in shape, lose weight. You know, I'm trying to shop healthier. But certain things are strange. Like, why do we grade our beef in this country? You know what I mean? Grade A beef. Yeah, like anyone's going to want the cow that got bad grades. Be like, yeah, let me get the special ed beef. Yeah, from the dyslexic cow. The one going, ooh, ooh. Banging her head. Ooh. That's the one I want. Give me some of that beef. Trying to stay in shape, though. I belong to a gym now. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't belong there at all, but I go. There's big guys at the gym. Have you seen the big gym guys? You know what I'm talking about? Big gym guys. Big, like big pigeons just walking around. Always asking each other what part of the body they're working out to. You know, like, what are you working out today? Back and butt. What are you working out? Ass and head. I had no idea. First time I went, they're like, what are you working out today? I was like, childhood issues? Is there a machine for that? They're big. They always want to give you a spot, too. And they yell at you like, all you. I'm like, some you. It's too heavy. A little bit me, mostly you. Too heavy. People go on weird diets, though, you know? I like the diet where you could eat as much as you want. That's my favorite. It's always like real specific things. Like from 9 to 12, you could eat asparagus as much as you want. You could just eat as much as you want. Then from 12 to 7, you drink water as much as you want. You could just drink as much as you want. Then from 7 to whenever you go to bed, you cry. You just cry as much as you want because you're starving. You're really hungry. And you're going to want to cry. Not easy to eat healthy, though, right? I remember last Thanksgiving, I go over to my mom and dad's for traditional Thanksgiving dinner, and my mom orders Boston Market. You believe that? Boston Market. But she served it in her own china. Right? So the guests wouldn't know. But my brothers and sisters and I would drop subtle hints. We'd be like, so, Ma, do we get 2 sides with the turkey? Is it 2 or is it just the cornbread? What's the policy? She was like, just take what you want and pass it. I was like, you know, can I see your manager? Because I really don't like your attitude at all. You know, I've been eating here a long time, all right? All right? Okay. Yes, I have. I think the biggest thing at my family parties is deciding what we're going to do with the plastic forks. You know what I mean? Are we keeping the forks? Are we going to keep the forks? Because you can wash them. You wash them and you use them again. Okay, so we're going to throw the cups, but we're keeping the forks. We're going to keep them. Because you can wash them. And you can tell how old you are based on how you feel about the forks. Because when I was younger, I was like, throw the damn forks. Who cares? We'll get more. On behalf of the entire kiddie table, we say the forks. That's That's how we feel about the situation. Yeah. So I'm single. Thank you. I often think about my future wife and how lax she's been about getting in touch with me. I don't know, being single is kind of a struggle between loneliness and euphoria. It's like loneliness right before you go to bed at night, and euphoria the whole rest of the day. I'm just real happy. The balance. I have friends who like to tell me about their dreams. You guys have friends like that? Tell you about their dreams. They're always so excited, right? People always get so excited about their dream. Everyone thinks theirs is the weirdest. I had the weirdest dream. No, come on, it was so weird, come on. And it's always this boring story. Right? Like, oh, we were on this boat going down a river, but it was a river of gravy. How weird is that? And we weren't using an oar, it was a Q-tip. How weird is that? You're like, it isn't weird at all. It's boring. There's a reason you were asleep during this. I'm dozing off just listening to you. Yeah, man, I tell you about their dreams. Friends will tell you about when they're hungry, too, right? That's a big friend thing. Gotta fill you in, but they can never just tell you it's gotta be this big, overly dramatic production. Like, dude. Dude, I'm starving, man. Dude, man, look at me, I'm starving. Right, then they gotta make that list for you. Dude, all I had... All I had was a bagel and a grape. Dude. Right? It's always those same kind of things, like a muffin and a raisin. Come on, dude, I'm starving. Come on. You're like, well, eat something. Eat. What am I, sponsoring you? Eat. Make a sandwich. Nobody you know starves. Like, did you hear about Bob? No, what happened? He starved to death. Oh, really? I just saw him. He looked great. Well, turns out all he had was a bagel and a grape. Believe that? He was asking for it. He was asking for it. I used to teach. That's what I used to do. Used to be a music teacher. Yeah? What are some of my former students over here? Is that what that is? I wish. Thank you. Yeah, I taught music for 5 years, New York City elementary schools. It was wild to me, man. Just like, it's so strange finding yourself in charge, you know? Kids expect you to have the answers. The strangest things. Kids come running up to you. Billy's got a marble in his ass. What? What? In his ass? Did he try to blow it out or anything? I don't tell him to have another taco at lunch. I don't know. I didn't read the chapter about the marble in the ass. I don't know. You remember when a kid puked in grammar school? Remember that? All hell breaks loose. Right? Kids like diving under desks, just like running for cover. Nobody knows. It could be your best friend. You're like, holy crap, man. I don't even think we had peas and carrots today. What? How did he do that? It's like magic. Then the guy comes with a bucket of sawdust. Right? What is he, like the puke fairy? What is that, man? Like, have no fear, children. I am the puke fairy. Make a wish, and I will sweep it up. I am the puke fairy. Puke fairy. Keeping it safe. You remember lining up in grammar school? Lining up, man. Should take like 2 seconds. Takes all day. Right? Teacher's like, when I see a table that is ready to line up, I will call you. This can take as long as you would like. Excellent. Table one, line up. The table one loses their minds like, wow! Table one, sit down. My favorite teachers were always the art teachers, you know? I always loved art teachers because they were so bizarre, right? They were like the homeless people of the faculty. Right? All disheveled, wearing smocks, covered in paint. Always like digging through the garbage, looking for bottles and egg cartons and things. All disorganized, always making announcements when you're on your way out the door already. Be like, people, listen up. People, get him. People. If any of your neighbors or relatives have any paper towel rolls, start bringing them in. Bring them in. Bring them in. Yeah. Bring them in. We're going to be making vases for Mother's Day. Vases. These people are like friggin' MacGyver, for crying out loud. An egg carton becomes a bouquet of flowers. And it always backfired on me because around Mother's Day, my mom would get all depressed and start yelling at us how we were selfish and only thought of ourselves. Which only made it worse because then you had to whip out the paper towel roll. Like, huh? You were saying? And I believe this pasta necklace is yours too. I love you, Ma. Now put on the rigatoni. So I was watching one of those HBO prison documentaries. You ever see those? Behind the scenes of prison, man. They tell you all the stuff that goes on, like prison rape, who's bitch. I decided I don't want to go to prison. I think if a guy ever tried to rape me, I would immediately try to rape him back. You know, I'd be like, what the hell are you doing? I'm raping you. What are you, crazy? Get away from me, man. I'm raping you. What are you, nuts? Get this guy off of me. Finally, he'd get all fed up, like, I don't even want to rape you anymore. Then word would get out on the cell that I was a difficult rape. Be like, yeah, he tries to rape you back. Really? Can he do that? Yeah, he does it. He, like, follows you around, man. It's, like, really uncomfortable. Yeah, man. So you guys like dogs? We have a dog crowd here? Yeah? Yeah? I don't like dogs. And I'll tell you why. There's this big cloud of lies and deceit surrounding dogs, created by their owners. They're always making excuses for the dog's behavior. It's like, oh, she just likes you. She's being playful. Yeah, well, she's biting my ass. Could you maybe do something about that? Because just a hunch, I may need my ass. It's like they lose all ability to gauge what's acceptable behavior just because it's a dog. Like if my grandmother was jumping up on your lap, licking your crotch, I wouldn't dismiss it with, she just likes you. She's being playful. Go on, Grandma. Lick balls. Good girl. Good girl. Who's my grandma? Yes, you are. Yeah. We're a little sicker than I thought, aren't we? Yes, we are. So you guys ever have somebody call you by the wrong name repeatedly? And for whatever reason, you never bother to correct them? After a while, you start to kind of like it. My next door neighbors knew me as Kevin for like 8 years. I loved it until one day my mom slipped and told them my name was Ted. I was so annoyed. I was like, Mom, how could you do that? You know I'm Kevin. They needed me to be Kevin, and I was more than happy. And it was so embarrassing. The next time I saw my neighbors, they were like, Why didn't you just tell us? And I was like, you liked me as Kevin. You accepted me as Kevin. When I was Kevin, the world was alive and everything was brand new. And I'm just afraid to lose all that now. And they said, look, we liked you as Kevin, we'll like you as Todd. I suppose you will. A lot of different names for each other, right? I like all the different names we have for each other. Asian American, Latino American, African American, Caucasian American. I've never been to Caucasia because I don't know where the hell it is. I would love to visit the motherland someday if somebody could point it out on a map. How I long to frolic amongst my people and do the dance of the Caucasian. So I was watching this figure skating show. You guys like figure skating? Yeah, you know what I like about it? I like when they fall. Right? Because you know they're not going to win. Like, if you fall, I say just get off the ice. Just tip your wedgie ass off the ice and hope that nobody notices. Because you're not going to win. I don't care what you do for the rest of your program. Backflips, drive the Zamboni, make snow cones for the judges. You're not going to win. It's like your driver's test. If you hit somebody, pull over. You're not getting your license. Reschedule. Yeah. Yeah. So I saw something funny the other day. I saw a cop on a bike. You've seen this, I'm sure. Cop, on a bike. Aren't we getting a little too recreational here? I mean, what's next? The cop on a pogo stick? Right? It'll be like, pull over. Pull over. Don't make me call the jump rope squad. I would think the squad car cop is to the cop on a bike as the sketch artist is to the Etch-a-Sketch artist. They'd be like, okay, what do you look like? Okay. Was he going downstairs by chance? No? Okay, okay. What's that? He had a scar? Well, you gotta tell me that. Guys, thank you so much. Good night.